Someone from heaven is trying to talk to you about a person who is leaving you forever. My beloved child, don't skip, because what I'm about to reveal may hit your heart like a wave you didn't see coming. Someone from heaven has been trying to reach you, yes you. And their voice hasn't been quiet, it's been getting louder day by day, like a gentle warning that keeps repeating until you finally listen. They've been whispering your name, because there is a person in your life, slowly drifting away, silently, carefully, almost as if they don't want to be noticed. Stay till the end, because the message you're about to hear is meant to arrive before it's too late. Have you felt that strange pull lately, the sudden heaviness, the shift in the room, the heartbeat that changes for no reason? That is not your imagination. That's the moment they've been preparing you for. Heaven doesn't step into human stories often, but when it does, it's because time is moving faster than you realize. So don't scroll, don't rush past this. Every second you stay here brings you closer to the truth they've been trying to place in front of you. Something huge is waiting for you. Now breathe, because this next part may surprise you more than you expect. There is someone whose presence has shaped your days, your emotions, your memories, your comfort. But they've been stepping back, not with loud anger, not with dramatic words, but with quiet heartbreak. They have felt unheard, unseen, misunderstood. Heaven sees what you don't. Heaven sees the tears they wipe away when nobody is looking. Heaven sees the silence they swallow. Heaven sees the late-night decisions they make, in the dark, when they feel like they don't matter anymore. And right now, heaven is warning you. If nothing changes, this person may leave your life forever. This is why you're being pulled to stay, because this moment might be your last chance to save what's cracking. The message is sacred, and it's not here to scare you. It's here to wake you up. You're not watching this by accident. You were guided here, almost commanded, to stop and listen. Because sometimes love doesn't end with a fight, it ends with exhaustion. It ends with someone saying, I can't keep giving, when I feel invisible. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. Heaven is showing me an image, and it's heartbreaking, in the quietest way. I see someone who still loves you deeply, but feels like you no longer notice the weight they carry. They've been giving and giving, wearing a smile you never questioned, because they didn't want to burden you. But heaven says, their heart is tired now. They're standing at a silent crossroads, wondering whether to hold on, or let go forever. And the reason heaven is speaking to you today, is because their soul cried out, one last time, hoping someone would finally understand, before the final goodbye becomes permanent. Before you even think of scrolling, stay right here. Because the warning is becoming clearer. This is not a random moment. It's a pull from destiny itself, telling you to pause, and see what's happening behind the scenes. You're standing at the edge of a revelation people wait a lifetime to receive. Heaven is whispering again, and this time, it feels like a hand on your shoulder, saying, please don't ignore this. The person drifting away isn't leaving out of hatred, they're leaving out of silent heartbreak. And here's what heaven wants you to understand about them. They've been fighting battles you never knew existed. They hid fear behind laughter, they hid disappointment behind patience, they hid loneliness behind messages that looked normal on the surface. But inside, they felt themselves shrinking, disappearing. And the saddest part. They started to believe you wouldn't care if they walked away. Heaven says, they were wrong. You do care, more than you admit. That's why you're still here, that's why your heart is reacting right now. Now listen closely, because heaven is about to expose the bond between you and this person. This isn't someone who came and went, like a passing season. This is someone whose presence changed your world, even if you didn't realize it, in the moment. They carried your pain, without complaining. They celebrated your wins quietly, even when they were hurting inside. They waited for your attention, your affection, your presence. But somewhere along the way, they felt themselves becoming invisible. And now their soul keeps whispering, should I stay, or is it time to let go forever? That question reached heaven, before it reached you. Don't skip, because what comes next could help you prevent a goodbye you'll regret later. If you've ever cared about this person, if their name just came to your mind, if your chest feels tight as you listen, take that as your sign. And right now, do one small thing, tap like, so this message reaches more people who need it. Share it with someone who's been feeling unseen. And subscribe, because the next part will tell you exactly what you must do before the distance becomes permanent. And if you want to support this channel, you can also send a super thanks of $10, it truly helps us keep these messages coming. Stay till the end. My beloved child, heaven just revealed something powerful, almost shocking. So don't you dare scroll now. This person tried to walk away once before, and something stopped them. A sign, a memory, a sudden feeling, that maybe you still needed them. But now, the thread that kept them connected, is weakening. They've been standing on the edge, waiting for a reason to stay, waiting for one moment that proves they still matter to you. Heaven is saying, this is your final chance to understand their heart before it shuts completely. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And it starts with this: heaven is opening a door that has been locked for a long time. The message is getting sharper, louder, more urgent. Like someone above is pleading, hear this, before it slips away. The person preparing to leave your life forever, heaven is finally ready to show you why their soul has been crying in silence. Don't move, stay with me. This is the moment everything shifts. Here's the truth that will hit you hard. This person didn't want to leave. They prayed for strength to stay, they begged the universe for a sign that you still needed them. They held on to memories, like lifelines, replaying your laughter, in their mind, when they felt alone. But slowly, they started believing, their presence no longer made a difference to you. Heaven shows me a night, when they stared at their phone, typed a long message, with shaking hands, hoping you'd finally feel what they couldn't say out loud. And then they deleted it. Not because they stopped caring, but because they convinced themselves, you wouldn't. Their heart has been breaking, in places you can't see. Don't skip, stay till the end. Now listen, because heaven is revealing the deepest part, and it explains why this connection feels different. This person didn't enter your life by coincidence. They were placed there. You were meant to learn something through them, heal something through them, and feel something with them, that no one else could awaken in you. And if they leave, the silence won't feel normal. It will feel like something important went missing. You'll feel it in your mornings, your nights, your emotions, your quiet moments. Heaven is warning you, because losing this connection will shift your direction in ways you don't expect. Stay with me, don't skip, stay till the end. My beloved child, don't miss this, because heaven is finally ready to show you the message that has been building since the first moment you pressed play. The voice from above is trembling now, not from fear, but from urgency. Because the person preparing to leave your life forever has one last truth their soul wants you to hear. Don't scroll, don't move. The next few seconds can change everything for you. Heaven is showing me a vision, and it's so real, it feels like you're standing inside it. This person recently saw something that reminded them of you, and it broke them from the inside. A memory flooded their heart, a memory you may have forgotten, but they still hold like a treasure. That was the moment they realized how deeply they still care, and how deeply they still feel unseen. Their smile looks normal to everyone else, but heaven shows me the cracks you never noticed. They've been waiting for you to understand, to speak to, reach out to, notice even one thing about their silence. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Here comes the shocking part. This person isn't leaving because they stopped loving you. They're leaving because their love became too heavy to carry alone. They wished you would feel the distance, the quiet sadness, the shift in their energy. But when you didn't, they told themselves, maybe they're better without me. Heaven says, their soul is tired. But there's still one thin thread, holding them back, from walking away forever. And that thread is you, listening right now. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay till the end. Because the final message is coming. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, stay right here. Because heaven is opening the final layer of truth. If you scroll even for a second, you'll miss the most powerful part of this entire message. The voice from above is shaking with emotion. Because the person preparing to leave your life forever has words they never said out loud. Words they kept swallowing, just to keep the peace. Stay, don't move. Don't let this moment slip. And this is what they carry inside. Love mixed with exhaustion, devotion mixed with disappointment, hope mixed with fear. They didn't want to give up on you, never. But every time they wanted to speak, something held them back. Every time they wanted to cry, they wiped their tears, before anyone saw. Heaven shows me moments where they replay your conversations, overthink your silence, decode your tone, wonder if they still matter. They've been hurting quietly, while trying to look strong. And now they're standing, one final step away, from leaving permanently. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Now hear the deepest truth. Because heaven wants you to know what their prayers sound like. This person still prays for you. Even while preparing to leave, they send your name into the universe, hoping you find peace, hoping you succeed, hoping life protects you, even if they're not there to see it. That's how deep their heart goes. And that's why heaven is speaking to you right now, because there is still time. But not much. So here's what you must do, before the silence becomes permanent. Pause and listen to your own heart. If someone's face just came into your mind, if your chest feels tight, if your eyes feel heavy, that is your sign. Reach out, say something real. Not a long speech, just one honest line. I've been distant but I care. That one sentence can reopen a door you thought was already closing. And if you feel this message touched you, like this video, share it with someone who needs it. And subscribe, because the next part will reveal the exact sign that tells you whether this person is still willing to stay. Stay till the end. Hoping your journey becomes lighter, hoping you feel loved, even if they're not there anymore. This is the kind of prayer that should make you stop right now. They never wanted distance, they wanted connection. They wanted you to see their worth, acknowledge their effort, and feel their presence again. Heaven says, the only reason you're hearing this today is because their soul cried out, one last time. And the universe answered, by bringing you here. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Because the next part reveals the final decision they're about to make. And what it means for the path ahead of your life. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, don't blink. Because heaven is finally lifting the veil on the moment you've been sensing, but trying to avoid. The message is louder now, so loud, your heart can feel it. Don't scroll, stay right here. Heaven is about to reveal the choice this person is making. And why their choice can change your story in ways you can't imagine. This is not drama, this is destiny calling you to pay attention before the chapter closes. Heaven shows me a crossroads, and it's so clear, it feels like you're standing there too. On one side is the world where they stay, where they keep loving you, keep holding on, keep believing you still need them. On the other side is the path where they walk away forever. Quietly, without blame, without anger, without explanation. And here's the shocking part. They are waiting for one tiny sign from you. To decide which direction to take. One gesture, one message, one moment of real understanding. Their soul is tired, yes. But not closed. They are still watching, still hoping you notice what they couldn't say out loud. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is unfolding right now. Now hear this, because it's the most emotional truth heaven can reveal. They aren't leaving because they stopped loving you. They're leaving because they believe you stopped feeling their presence. But heaven says, you didn't stop caring. You just didn't know how deeply they were hurting. That's why this message was sent to you today. You were meant to hear their unspoken confession, before the universe seals this chapter. Don't scroll, don't skip, stay till the end. Because the next part reveals the final emotion this person carries for you. An emotion that can reopen everything you thought was ending. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the energy around you just shifted. Yes, you felt that. And it's because heaven is opening, the strongest part of this message. Stay right here, heaven is showing me what sits at the deepest place in their heart. And it's not anger, not disappointment, not even sadness. It's love. A love they tried to hide, suppress, bury. But it kept rising, every time your name crossed their mind. Heaven says, their love for you wasn't ordinary. It was the kind that changes a person, the kind that shapes their days, the kind that makes them stay longer than they should. And walk away slower than they want to. But that love also became heavy, because loving you in silence felt harder than leaving you forever. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Something huge is coming. And heaven is showing me their internal war. The one nobody sees. They stand between holding on and letting go, and their soul is softening again. They remember the moments you made them feel alive. They replay the memories that warmed them. They still check small things, still hoping you mentioned them, thought of them, missed them. And heaven says this clearly. They don't want to walk away. They just don't want to hurt anymore. That's why you were pulled here, to understand the depth of what's happening, before it's too late. Stay with me till the end, because the next part reveals the moment that decides everything. My beloved child, this is the turning point. So don't move, don't blink, and don't scroll. Heaven is revealing the exact moment where everything in this connection is about to turn. The voice from above feels closer than ever. Like someone is standing right behind you, urging you to breathe and stay. This is the moment they've been trying to reach you for. And heaven shows me a scene so vivid, it feels like it's happening right now. This person recently reached a point where they almost let go completely. Their hand was metaphorically on the door, ready to disappear, without noise, without questions, without demands. But something stopped them, a memory, a feeling, a sudden rush of emotions. That reminded them why they held on for so long. Heaven says, that was their final hesitation. Their soul asking, one last time. Should I stay? Now here comes the most shocking part. Because this is where your choice matters. This person is waiting for a sign that you still care. They're waiting for proof that their presence still matters. Heaven says, if they feel even a small, subtle sense that your heart hasn't given up, they will come back emotionally. Not as a game, not as manipulation, but as a final attempt to rebuild what still exists between you. But if they feel nothing, if they feel silence again, they will take it as the answer. And walk away for good. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. So here's the message, heaven wants to place gently, in your hands. You don't need perfect words. You need real ones. If you don't know what to say, say this. I'm here, I see you, I don't want to lose you. Even one honest sentence can be the sign they've been begging for. And if this message is touching your heart, like the video, share it with someone who feels unseen. And subscribe, because the next part will reveal the clearest sign that tells you whether they're still willing to stay or already halfway gone. Stay right here. Spiritually, energetically, they will step toward you, instead of away. So don't you dare scroll right now. If they feel even a small sign of warmth from you, they won't run, they'll return. But if they feel nothing, if the silence stays heavy, they will walk away forever. Quietly, painfully, but firmly. That's why heaven sent this message right now, to wake you up. Before their final step becomes permanent. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Because the next part carries the last message. Heaven wants you to hear about this person. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the energy around you just intensified. Yes, you felt it. And that's because heaven is delivering the final most powerful message of all. Don't scroll, stay right here. The person who has been preparing to leave your life forever. Heaven is finally revealing what their soul wants you to understand. Before they make their final choice. Stay with me, don't move. Here is what heaven is showing me. Inside their heart right now. Soft, trembling, full of emotions, they never said out loud. They aren't cold, they aren't done with you. They're hurt deeply, but still connected to you. In a way even distance can't erase. Their soul keeps returning to your name, your memory, your energy. Even when they try to walk away, something invisible pulls them back, for one last look, one last hope. They check small signs, they replay small moments, they wonder if fate is whispering. Don't give up yet, don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is coming. Now hear the truth, that completes everything. This person isn't leaving, because the connection is dead. They're leaving, because they're afraid. Afraid their love is one-sided, afraid their presence doesn't matter, afraid you don't feel what they feel. But heaven shows something stronger than their fear. You do feel it. You just never realized how deeply they needed to hear it. That's why heaven pulled you into this message today. To bring clarity, before destiny closes this chapter forever. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. My beloved child, this is the guidance that decides everything. So don't blink. The air around you just shifted. Because this message is the turning point your soul has been waiting for. Heaven is about to show you what your heart must do before their final step becomes permanent. Don't move, stay with me. Heaven is showing me a powerful truth. This person is still tied to you by an invisible thread of emotion. Even if they try to walk away, their soul keeps circling back. They think about you when they wake up, they think about you in quiet moments, they replay what went wrong, what was missing, what they wished you understood. And heaven says, they don't need grand gestures or dramatic speeches. They only need one thing: to feel seen. Truly seen. They want proof, their presence mattered, their feelings weren't ignored, and their silence wasn't invisible. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is unfolding for you. Now listen carefully, because heaven is giving you the final guidance. In the simplest way. You are standing at a destiny moment. If you move with sincerity, this connection can transform, instead of ending. You already know what this bond means. You felt it, in ways you can't explain, in ways you never admitted, in ways that still pull you, even now. And this is why heaven brought you here. Not to pressure you, but to awaken you. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. My beloved child, here comes the truth, behind why this connection ever entered your life. So stay right here. Heaven says, their presence was never random, never accidental, never meaningless. This person was placed in your path to awaken a part of your soul that was asleep. They came to teach you something, heal something, open something inside you that you had forgotten. They were a mirror to your hidden emotions, your unspoken needs, your silent fears. Even when things felt confusing, distant, or painful. This bond was shaping you from the inside. That's why losing them feels heavier than you expected. Even if you never said it out loud. And now heaven unveils the emotional truth you've been avoiding. They are part of your soul's journey. They made you feel things you didn't know you could feel. They made you reflect, grow, soften, and realize the power of connection. They touched a place inside you that others never reached. And that's why heaven is speaking to you now. Because the universe is giving you a choice. Let pride win, or let love speak. So before this message ends, do this one thing. Make it real, make it simple, make it now. If you don't know what to say, say, I see you, I care, I don't want to lose you. One honest sentence can be the sign they've been waiting for. And if your heart is still here with me, like the video, share it with someone who needs healing. And subscribe, because the next message will help you recognize the exact sign that tells you whether this person is ready to return. Or already letting go. Heaven says, this connection was meant to change you. Not destroy you. So don't you dare scroll right now. If they leave forever, the echo of that loss will stay in your life for years. In quiet moments, when you least expect it. That's why heaven pulled you into this message. To wake you up, before fate seals the chapter. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Because the next part reveals the destiny of this bond. And what heaven is preparing for your path next. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, feel that shift in the air. Because heaven is finally ready to reveal the destiny tied to this connection. That pull in your chest, that sudden heaviness, that emotion rising. It's not random. Don't scroll, stay right here. Heaven is about to show you what their departure, or their return, truly means. For your soul's journey. Stay with me, don't move. Heaven is showing me a vision, like two roads glowing in front of you. So listen carefully. One road is filled with silence, distance, and the weight of losing someone who carried a part of your heart without you even realizing it. The other road is warmer, brighter. Filled with emotional awakening, the kind that changes the way you love, the way you trust, the way you choose people, from this day forward. Heaven says, this bond wasn't only emotional. It was spiritual. Their presence connected you to a deeper version of yourself you didn't even know existed. Without them, your journey still moves forward. But it feels heavier. With them, your world becomes more aligned, more honest, more real. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is unfolding right now. My beloved child, here is the truth about destiny. This kind of soul tie is rare. This person's soul is tied to yours, in a way that doesn't get replaced easily. If they walk away forever, you will still survive. But a piece of your heart will always wonder, what if? If they stay, your life opens into a new chapter. Filled with healing, emotional clarity, and the kind of love that doesn't feel confusing anymore. Heaven says, the universe is giving you one final chance to understand the value of this bond. Before time shifts it permanently. That's why you're here. That's why your heart won't let you scroll away. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Now hold your breath, because heaven is showing the most intense moment of this entire journey. The message is vibrating around you, like fate itself is speaking through it. Don't scroll, stay right here. Heaven is finally revealing whether this person remains a chapter in your story, or becomes a memory that never stops echoing inside you. Stay with me, don't move. Heaven is showing me this person, standing between two powerful energies. Walking away, and turning back. Their heart still leans toward you, even when their mind tells them to leave. Their emotions are louder than their logic. Louder than their fear. Louder than the pain they tried to bury. Heaven says, they still feel you, your energy, your silence, your absence, your presence, your name, inside their heartbeat. They have not fully let go. Not yet. And that is why heaven is urging you. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is unfolding in real time. My beloved child, here comes the destiny moment. The answer you've been craving, without admitting it. Heaven says, their soul is waiting for clarity from you. Not a dramatic confession, not a grand speech, just one moment of awareness. One moment where they feel, their existence matters, in your world. If they receive it, even subtly, they will step back toward you. With a heart ready to heal, rebuild, and reconnect. But if they stay unseen for too long, they will slip away forever. Not out of anger, but out of quiet acceptance. Heaven says, the universe hasn't closed this door yet. Because the connection is still alive. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. My beloved child, the energy just tightened. Yes, that sudden heaviness is a sign. So don't blink now. Heaven is about to reveal the emotional outcome your soul has been waiting for. The person standing between staying and leaving, heaven is showing what their heart is choosing next. Stay with me, don't move. Heaven shows me their heart right now, trembling with love, fear, hope, and confusion. All at once. They haven't turned their back completely. They keep pausing, looking back, wondering if the story is truly over. Or if there's still a thin thread of fate tying you together. Heaven says, the bond between your souls is still glowing. Faint, but alive. They replay moments with you, when they're alone. They wonder what you're thinking, they wish you understood the depth behind their silence. Heaven shows me, they're not ready to disappear yet. And that's why you were pulled into this message right now. Because your awareness is the key. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is unfolding. And now heaven reveals the emotional outcome. This connection isn't ending. It's transforming. If they walk away, it won't be because the bond is dead. It will be because their heart needs healing. And they can't carry the weight alone anymore. If they stay, it won't be out of fear. It will be because they finally felt safe. Finally felt seen. Finally felt chosen by you. Heaven says, this isn't about forcing them to stay. It's about meeting them, at the level of honesty, they've been begging for. One real message, one real moment, one real effort. That's all it takes, to shift a destiny. So here is what heaven wants you to do, before the universe decides for you. Act from truth, not pride. If you feel their name in your chest right now, don't ignore it. Reach out, with something simple. I've been distant but you matter to me. That sentence can change everything. And if this message is touching you, like the video, share it with someone who feels unseen. And subscribe, because the next part will reveal the exact sign that tells you whether they're ready to come back. Or already preparing to close the door gently, for the last time. It will be because they still believe in what you share, so don't let your focus break right now. Heaven says, the future isn't sealed. The door isn't shut. And the thread hasn't been cut. This person still carries you, in their energy. They still feel something sharp and real, when your name crosses their mind. And they still wonder, if destiny is quietly trying to bring your paths back together. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Because the next part reveals heaven's final vision. The shift that enters your life, because of this connection. Whether they stay or leave, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, feel how the energy just lifted. Like something opened above you. Because heaven is about to reveal the future chapter you're stepping into. Don't scroll, stay right here. The person standing on the edge of leaving your life forever. Heaven is now showing what their presence, or their absence, will unlock inside your destiny. Stay with me, don't move. Heaven is showing me something you didn't notice while you were living it. This connection already changed you. Their presence woke up parts of you that were numb. Their distance forced you to look at your own heart in a way you never had before. And heaven says, this is only the beginning. Whether they stay or walk away, your life is entering a new chapter. Filled with emotional clarity, spiritual growth, and a deeper understanding of your own worth. Heaven calls this bond a catalyst, something that shook your soul awake and pushed you to feel, reflect, and evolve. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is unfolding right now. Now here comes the future shift. And it's bigger than you think. Heaven says, your heart is about to enter a season where the right people stay, and the wrong people drift away. Without you begging or chasing. This person, whether they remain with you, or become a memory, was sent to prepare you. If they stay, the bond becomes deeper, and more honest, than it ever was. If they leave, a new person will enter your story. With such purpose and clarity, that it will make sense of every heartbreak you've endured. Heaven says, your destiny is not tied to abandonment. It's tied to transformation. And this moment is the doorway. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. My beloved child, something hidden is finally being uncovered. So listen closely. Heaven is delivering the final pieces of the truth your soul has been trying to understand. The moment you pressed play, something shifted around you. And right now, that energy is at its strongest. Don't scroll, stay right here. The person who has been standing between staying and leaving. Heaven is revealing the last hidden layer of this connection. Stay with me, don't move. Heaven shows me your heart, carrying emotions you never said out loud. So don't pretend you don't feel this. This connection stirred feelings inside you that you tried to deny, ignore, or push aside. Heaven shows moments when you thought of them suddenly, for no reason. Like a whisper in your chest. Moments where you felt their absence, stronger than you admitted. Moments where their silence echoed, louder than words. Heaven says, your soul has been intertwined with theirs. In ways neither of you fully understood. And that is why this message found you today. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is unfolding right now. Here is the final emotional truth. And it might change everything. This connection was never meant to break you. It was meant to awaken you. This person isn't walking away because the bond is weak. They're walking away because they believe you no longer feel it. But heaven sees the truth. You do. Your heart still holds them, your energy still reaches for them, your soul still recognizes theirs. Heaven says, this isn't the ending. It's the opening. The universe is aligning your heart with clarity. Preparing you for a shift that will rewrite the way you love, the way you choose, and the way you protect your peace. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. My beloved child, this is the final gateway. So stay right here. What's coming now is the deepest truth behind everything you felt, feared, and silently questioned. The energy around you is rising again. Strong, undeniable, almost pulling you forward. Don't scroll, stay right here. Heaven is about to reveal what their soul is preparing for next. Stay with me, don't move. Heaven shows me a moment that hasn't happened yet. But it's close. I see a shift in your path, where your heart suddenly understands everything at once. A moment where you finally see why they entered your life, why their presence affected you so deeply. And why their absence felt heavier than you expected. Heaven says, your soul is stepping into a phase of clarity. Where emotions you avoided rise to the surface. Where love you tried to silence becomes louder. Where truth you kept buried finally meets the light. And this person, their soul can feel that shift from a distance. They feel your energy changing, waking up, reaching out. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is unfolding. My beloved child, here is heaven's final preparation. So hear this carefully. This person is not meant to vanish from your destiny. Whether they return softly, whether they stay close, or whether they remain in your life, from a distance. They will be part of the lesson that upgrades your future. Heaven says, you are being prepared for a love that feels safe. For friendships that feel real. For connections that don't make you beg to be seen. And the moment you choose honesty over ego, your entire path opens. Because your soul was never meant to live in silence. Their energy will not vanish, the way you fear. So don't let your attention slip now. Heaven says, your story with them is not finished. It's transforming. Evolving, reshaping into something new. What you feel right now, what they feel right now, what both of your souls are quietly calling for, is leading to a moment that reconnects your paths. In a way you're not expecting. Heaven wants you ready, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Because the next part reveals heaven's final closing message. The message that completes this journey. And shows what your soul is being guided toward next. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, feel how the energy tightened again. Because heaven is stepping forward, to bring everything together. That sudden stillness in your chest, that pull you can't explain. Your heart felt it. Don't scroll, stay right here. The person who has been trying to leave your life forever. Heaven is about to reveal what their soul truly wants, beyond fear, beyond silence, beyond everything left unspoken. Stay with me, don't move. Heaven is showing me their heart, clearer than ever. So listen like your future depends on it. I see emotions they hid from the world, love they never fully confessed, pain they never explained, devotion they never said out loud, because they were scared of being vulnerable. They've been fighting an inner war. Protecting their heart, while still holding on to the connection that changed them. And heaven says, the truth is simple, but powerful. They never wanted to leave. They wanted understanding. They wanted presence. They wanted to feel the bond wasn't one-sided. Their attempts to walk away weren't rejection. They were exhaustion. Their silence wasn't coldness, it was fear. And even now, their energy still reaches for yours. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is unfolding. Now here's the most important truth. This is not an ending. It's a crossroads. Heaven says, your souls are not done. Their decision to leave forever isn't destiny. It's a turning point. Your connection is entering a phase where clarity replaces confusion. And truth replaces silence. The universe is aligning both of your hearts. For a moment that shifts everything. Where what was hidden finally gets acknowledged. Where what was breaking gets understood. Where what was fading sparks again. Heaven is preparing you for this shift. Guiding you toward emotional maturity, honesty, and awareness. If this message is hitting you, like the video right now, so you don't lose this energy. And subscribe, because you're stepping into a new chapter of your heart. My beloved child, heaven is opening the final chapter. So stay right here. And don't blink. What you're about to hear will complete everything your heart has been trying to understand. The atmosphere around you just softened, deepened, and pulled you closer. For a reason. The person standing on the edge of leaving your life forever. Heaven is revealing the truth behind their connection to your destiny. Stay with me, don't move. Heaven shows me a powerful moment approaching. Face to face with clarity. It won't always come with loud words. It may come in silence, in a sudden thought, in a sign, in a message, in a feeling that hits deeper than anything you've felt before. You'll recognize it, because your chest will tighten, and then release. Like your soul finally exhaling. And in that moment, one of two things will happen. Either you both choose honesty, and the bond transforms. Or you both choose silence, and the bond becomes a lesson. That follows you for years. Heaven says, the next move doesn't need to be perfect. Just real. A small truth spoken, at the right time, can change everything.